I'm going to quickly use this as an example. I've sent you this. I'm just quickly going to show you where I found what I'm working from. So it's a bit small, but I did send it to you on email. So I'm going to read my questions off from this, okay? Because the info has not never written a paper with a PowerPoint because it's part of your new curriculum. Okay, but to save some time, I'm just going to carry on reading this. So it says you must open up the blue train presentation. So it was already keyed in for you beforehand. So I'm going to open that up. And then they are asking you at the first one to change the slide size to a standard 4:3 ratio. Okay? So where do I change my slide size? So I will go into the slide, and I will go into my design, and I will go to my size there, and then I will choose the 4:3. Okay, and you just say, okay, it's ensured to fit. Just choose the correct one that they are asking you. They are asking you for 4:3 ratio. Okay, so it's under the design button. Then the number 2 is asking you to set the transparency of the background image of the first slide to 70%. Okay? So you will click on the first slide. You will say format my background. You will say you want the transparency to be at 70%. Okay, that is what I ask you there. And set this background image to apply to all. Okay, so you're just going to choose that apply to all. So it will be applied to all your slides. Then they are asking you to add the following text as a subtitle on the first one. So you're just going to click there by add, and you're going to say summer trip. Okay, and you will be able to look at this recording together with the question paper later on. So I'm just going to show you what to do. Then they want you to add the text luxury trains to the footer of all the slides except the title slide. Okay, so you're going to go to insert, and you're going to, I always struggle finding the stuff because it's so different from everything else. So just give me a second. Let me just quickly find that again. You see, sometimes I also pause here. Okay, so they are asking you to add the footer. So remember, it's not a note. Okay, they don't want it to be a note. They want it to be a footer. And just give me a second. It'll come back to me now. I'm just quickly going to carry on with adding the fade transition. Okay, so the transition is made under the transition toolbar, and it's literally how it will come in. Okay, so it says you need to add the fade one. So it's how your slides will come into your slide. Okay, so that is transition. Sometimes they will ask you, say for instance tomorrow, they would say don't do any transitions, then you will choose none. Okay, and then on slide 4, I haven't forgot about the end note. I'm just going to get my head around it. They ask you to remove the animation. Now you will see there is a little animation there. Can you see there's a little star? You just choose that, and you say on that slide you don't want any animation. Okay, so you actually want to remove that. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't give me, so you just say none so that it can disappear. Okay, so you don't want any animation on there. And then they ask you to create a numbered list for each line of the text in the text box. And you need to start with stay one night. Okay, so they basically want you to enter into home a normal numbering list. So you're just going to choose 1, 2, 3, and that is what they want you to do. And then they want you to create a hyperlink on the following one. They want you to go to Blue Train Specials. And so you're going to click that. You're going to highlight Blue Train Specials, or just click next to it. And you're going to say you want to insert a hyperlink. And then you want to actually let it go to a specific existing file or web page. So you're literally going to go there and you're going to choose the address there. So you're going to type in HTTP, whatever they are giving you. So you have to type in that whole thing. Okay, I'm not going to do it now to save some time. So that is how you create a hyperlink. And then you have to move slide 5 after slide 2. So that you're literally going to go and drag. So you're going to go up until you can get it to that point. And then you're going to put in an action button. Okay, so I'm just quickly gonna put in an action button there at the bottom of slide 6. Okay, so you will go into your insert the action button under, sorry, it's not gonna be under the, oh, I haven't done PowerPoint in a while, so you have to excuse me. There's the action button, but it's not on now. So I just want to click on the, supposed to, oh, I remember now why it doesn't work. You have to put in a text box. I'm actually glad this happens. Okay, so you need to first put in a text box, otherwise it will not see it as as you can insert the action. Can you see it went gray? Okay, and then they just say, what do you want to do with the action button? You want it to, from the first slide, you want it to go to the hyperlink to the first slide. So that is what you need to do. Okay, and then you can maybe just add text here and say action button. I didn't specify. So please remember that you first need to create a text before you can actually go and put in that action button, which is found under the insert option. Okay, so that is then that question. Let's just quickly go to the next one. We're almost done. It says they convert only slides 1 and 2 to PDF format. So what you basically need to do is you need to go to the first and the second one, and you need to highlight that by pressing Control, hold in Control and choose both. It seems like my computer is now frozen. And then you're going to go to File after you've selected both, and you're going to say Print, and you're going to say PDF, Print to PDF. Print to PDF, and then that will convert it. So you can actually then obviously save this as, or you can just say save as, and then you can also just tell the computer to then to save it as a PDF. So you will choose it then to do it as a PDF, which is that part. Okay, and then you will save it, and so that both of those are saved. And then okay, just let me remember to come back to the end note, the footer, and then you're quickly going to go back to the question that says save your slideshow, and that's the last one I'm going to show you. You're going to say File, Save As, and then you're going to choose there that option as what they ask you as a PowerPoint show. Make sure you choose the correct one, the show. Okay, let's just quickly go back to the one that I couldn't remember now. It says insert a footer, and I was looking for an end note. So it's just going to be insert header and footer, and you're going to then choose that footer. It looks a little bit different than the other one, and you're going to say luxury trains. And then you're going to just choose the do not show it on the title slide, and you're going to just say apply to all because you want it to be on all the slides. Okay,